Hi, I'm Dr. Magna Porterfield, and this is the second video or second part of a series where we're looking at keys to optimal mental health. And as I said in the first video that I did, this is not an exhaustive list of keys. There are other things other than what I'm going to be giving in these series that can help you with your mental health, but hopefully these particular ones will be something that will enhance your mental and emotional well-being. And in the first video that we did, I talked about that foundation for mental health, which involves taking care of our bodies, because our bodies and brains are closely related. So how we treat our bodies will affect our brains, how we eat, how we sleep, how we exercise, how much water we drink. All of these things are important for mental health, and for me, that is the foundation. So we've built the foundation. Now we want to start working on the house. And the second step for working on the house for keys to optimal mental health has to do with our thoughts. Yes, our thoughts affect us. And some of you may be familiar with this because in the last 50 or 60 years, psychologists have recognized that our mental health, some of the mental health difficulties that we're suffering is due to our thoughts. And you may not be diagnosed with depression or anxiety or have overwhelming stress. Even if you may not have these type of diagnoses, our thoughts still affect us. It affects what we say, it affects how we act, it affects our feelings. Thoughts are critical to our mental and emotional well-being. And so I just want to share a little bit with you between this and the video after this about looking at our thoughts. You know, when I work with people who are dealing with various challenges, one of the things I tell many of them is to start to pay attention to their thoughts. We call that self-talk. You will be amazed at the things you tell yourself. And one of the ways to start really seeing what you tell yourself is to take a notebook and write down for about 3 or 4 days what you're saying to yourself, especially when you experience certain feelings or you have certain behaviors that you engage in. Try to catch yourself at those points and take out a piece of paper or a little notebook and write down what you said to yourself. Sometimes when I get angry, I stop and I say to myself, what was I thinking? I might be on the phone talking to a customer service representative and I get a little impatient, and if I analyze what I'm thinking, I might say, you know what, this woman should have known what I was talking about. It's frustrating when people don't get what I'm talking about. Or if you're feeling sad, you can find out that you might have said to yourself, oh, I'm very sad because I feel like I am not worth much in life. I failed at this particular thing and I'm not going to be a winner or a victor in any area of my life. It's things like this that we tell ourselves that affect our mental health, affect our emotional well-being. And so I often encourage people to take time to analyze their self-talk, because you can learn a lot about yourself in doing so. You really can. I want to encourage you to continue to listen to this series about thoughts, because you will find that if you apply some of these principles, it will start to help you on the road to mental health. And that's why I call it the second key to optimal mental health. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you can go to my website at www.beingoodhealth.com. That's www.be-like-boy-in-good-health.com. I'm Dr. Magna Parks Porterfield, and I hope to see you as we continue our series, Keys to Optimal Mental Health.